Go ahead. Okay, so up next, I think that, let me just, okay, so now this is Mrs. Noggle. I'm going to go over the language arts and social studies assignments for this week. And as Miss Middlemeyer said, you have required activities that are 20 points each, and then you have extension activities that are 5 points each. So let's take a look at ELA lesson 11.2. What you're going to do is read or listen to Dead End in Norvelt, which is your novel, for chapters 6 through 11. If you did not complete your required learning activities from last week, you need to make sure you go back and listen or read chapters 1 through 5 of the book so that you are following along. And you can do that by scrolling down to right here, I guess page 2, where you'll see the dates, which were last week's dates. So make sure that, if you skip anything or if you miss something from a previous week, that you're able to scroll down and you can find those and complete them from last week. However, we're going to go back up to May 4th through 8th and go into Schoology here. And when I look at lesson 11.2, the first step that I have there for you to do is to read chapter 6 through 11. If you don't have your novel, some of you were telling me that you don't have it or that you can't find it. I do have a digital copy. It's linked right here. It says click here to open up the digital copy. That will take you to the book online. Or you can click right below there into the audio recordings, and all of the recordings for chapters 6 through 11 will be in there. You just have to click play and listen to them. After you're done reading, you're going to complete a quick check. This is going to be graded for accuracy, and it's worth 20 points. So it is only, I think I made it out of 20 points, but it's only like 7 questions. So it's a Google form. You're going to complete it to the best of your ability, and then I will grade that and put that in the grade book for your grade this week for required activities. The other thing was, as Miss Middlemeyer said, the reading Scantron. I want you to take that, and I will give you 5 points if you complete it. And then also there is a chapters 6 through 11 vocabulary Nearpod word search activity, more for fun. Again, 5 points if you complete it. And then, of course, ELA Acellus. Now, at this point, if you were staying on pace, you should have been completed with your ELA Acellus course. However, since there are still some of you working, you will definitely keep working. And if you do at least 5 or more steps each week from here on out, you will get your 5 points. For those of you that are already finished with ELA or social studies or science or math, we are just giving you the 5 points automatically. So if you have already finished a course, no worries, you will still get rewarded for that with the 5 points. Okay, so that is ELA. Going back to social studies, we are in lesson 14.2. We're going to be wrapping up ancient Rome. You're going to have a Kids Discover the End of the Empire reading and a brain pop video and quiz, Fall of the Roman Empire. So I'm not going to give you points for the reading, but I want you to read just to learn a little bit more about the fall of the empire. And then I'm going to actually give you a grade for the quiz, the brain pop video and quiz. So if we go into Schoology, you will see the Kids Discover reading assignment. The directions are right there for you to log in. You have to sign in with Google and make sure you type in the code if it needs the code. And then after you read that, there's the brain pop video and quiz, which I have the steps off here. I will adjust those. But the second thing is to do the brain pop video and quiz. This is 20 points. It is a Google form. Okay, make sure you get that done. And then also take your language arts Scantron exam and also do your social studies Acellus. Okay, so those are your 5-point assignments down there. And go back to our checklist. And then that kind of completes the 4 main core classes. Health and wellness assignments are definitely graded, and it is a fit log. That's the 20-point assignment is definitely graded. So please, it's either a 0 or 20 points, as Mrs. Sable has always said. Make sure you're doing your fit logs. For music, The activities are optional. You will not get a grade for music or for homeroom, but we still want to encourage you to do those activities. And then to go over a little bit of Scantron again, I know Ms. Middlemeyer went over the directions for you, but since you can see my screen, at the very top of my web browser, if let's say this is Google, I just opened up a new Google web browser here, Chrome web browser, right? At the very top, I have a PADL bookmarks tab. If I click that, I can find the Scantron link, and when I click on the Scantron link, it will take me right to where I can enter in the site ID. The site ID is 16-4779-4644. You'll click next, and then you will type in your student ID. Now, your student ID is the first 5 letters of your first name, followed by the first 5 letters of your last name, all lowercase letters. When you're ready, you'll click sign in, and you will choose the subject that you want to complete. Remember, you have to complete mathematics, I think it's reading, language arts, and general science, it's called. Okay, so those 4, and if you do all of them, you will get 5 points in the grade book for each class. So that's Scantron. The last thing that we just want to talk to you about is office hours. Remember, we are available. Miss Middlemeyer and myself, Mrs. Noggle, are available to you 3 days a week. We are available on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 12:30 to 2 p.m. Okay, so if you need help with any of your assignments or if you have questions and need assistance, please try to come in during those times and we will work with you then. If for some reason you are having a question on Monday or Wednesday and you only have Mrs. or Miss Edwards for office hours at 9 o'clock and we are not in there, please just G-chat us or email us. It's much easier for us just to answer a quick G-chat, especially if it's something quick. So please just make sure you're sending us a message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And I think that might be it. Ms. Middlemeyer, is there anything else that we should add? All right, thank you. Have a great day, everyone.